Hello and welcome to the Isaac Viñales Career Mode Championship, episode number 3 at the Argentinian Grand Prix. I know it's been about a month since I've uploaded, but I do have reasons. My mic adapter's been broken for a while. I got a replacement was it maybe 2 weeks ago now? And then you'll be like, why has he not released a video then? And that's because I kind of been having work done. I had a completely new ceiling put in my room, so I had to play downstairs, and it's not really ideal to do commentaries down there. So, but back in my room now for well, I just went to look at my calendar, but it's not back up again yet for just a few days because I'm going back down again. Half term as well, perfect time to record videos, but you know, more work, painting and that. But that's a bit off topic. It's going around here. I was riding over that curb a fair bit, and the one at the last corner, but it is legal, so it's fine. I've also got a copy of Motogp 08 now for the Xbox 360, because obviously, as you saw in my first old bike episodes video, the quality wasn't very good, and I've now bought it for the 360, and I tried the 360 the other day, and it records fine. I've not tried that game yet, but I tried the console on F1. I was gonna do a video, but then I still got the dilemma not being able to see my screen, and it's even worse on F1 because I wasn't very accurate at Superbike anyway. Just F1, I can't drive it, so yeah, that is what predicament I'm in at the minute. But anyway, I'm just coming up to end this lap now. Obviously I've got all red checkpoint sectors. There used to be helmets, but obviously now they're squares, so I got all reds, but I'm the first person out, and just coming through this left-hander, this really quick flick over what should be the finish line, but it's not, and up towards the start line, and that's obviously pole with a 150.999. With 10 minutes to go, I'm now 15th, so that's not very good. My aim is to try and win the championship this season. Don't know if that'll happen or not, but you know, 15th isn't a very good starting place. But anyway, again, all over that curve, bounces you up. I'm supposed to keep off it, but I go on it too much. It's just the start of the lap, the Mahindra starts to attack, and then just going down into this right-hander. This is the end of the lap, and you can see there's only like 5 minutes to go now. I had a few more attempts before this, and there we go. 9th place for the Argentinian Grand Prix.
That's the end of qualifying, and as the riders make their way back to the pits, let's have a look at the final lap times and how the front row looks for the start of tomorrow's Grand Prix.
Thank you, Gavin. Right, I'm going to start doing it a bit like this now. Anyway, Danny Kent is on pole. What a surprise. Ahead of Miguel Oliveira, Jorge Navarro, Fabio Quartararo, Nicolo Antonelli, Efren Vasquez, Mazepin in 7th, Haneker in 8th, and then obviously I'm in 9th, Isaac Viñales. And then 10th is Bastianini, 11th Binder, 12th McPhee, 13th Locatelli, 14th Bagnaia, 15th Ferrari, 16th Fanati, 17th Loy, and 18th Ono. As I'm waiting for it to advance, sometimes I leave a bit too much of a gap because I don't know how long it's going to take me to say it. And then 19th Guevara, 20th Ertl, 21st Ayo, 22nd Martin, 23rd Ming now. Oh, I don't know why I stammered on that. 24th Carnevale, 25th Dan Leo, 26th Gardner, 27th Manzi, 28th Carrasco, 29th Tanucci, 30th Darren Binder, 31st Rodrigo, 32nd Herrera, 33rd Suzuki, and 34th Sufami Kai Rudin, the Malaysian on the KTM. 4.3 seconds off the pace. Anyway, here we go. It's race time now. And here we go. Starting grid. just exactly what I just read out. Well, I wasn't that far off getting ninth. I didn't look at the times before, but I've just looked at them now, and it's quite a close grid until like the back, where they're like 4 seconds off the pace. They're like 3/10 apart as well. Anyway, the music being really loud. Ready now. Lights out and away we go for the Argentinian GP Moto3. I put the Austin setup back on for extra speed, past Haneker and Antonelli going down into turn 1. Then past Vasquez and Quartararo as well. Going down into the left-hander, up the inside, up nearly Oliveira and leaning on Kent, that's held him up, and then I'm past them, and then past Navarro. Great start up to the first position line. I mean, I went all over the curb and lost the place, but I went from 9th to 1st. That's a pretty good start, even better than my start from Austin, really. Then down into this right hand. I really broke late there, really wanted to get in front, ran a bit wide, but I only lost the place to Navarro, so I actually gained a few there. But Ken, as always, right on my tail, getting good drive, tries to go around the outside on the left, can't quite do it, but I overcook it trying to stay in front of him. And now Vasquez has passed me, but I slot back in the little huddle in front of Quartararo. But all the inside, the 2 Leopards on the left, and they're run a bit wide. Kent's coming back at me on the drive. I'm on the outside. Kent's up the inside. Then cut back underneath Danny Kent again. And Vasquez goes through. But I run too wide, hit the curb, and then that bounces me off of the grass. But I keep second position, luckily. And then down into this, well, along into this right-hander. I gain first for a fraction of a second, lose it, but then I bounce on the curb corner on the last corner. Going now down towards turn 1 on lap 2, trying to catch up to Navarro. He's got quite a bit of a hefty lead, but he's quite early on the brakes. It nearly hit him. That could have nearly been a massive collision, and but I held it around the outside, and this time didn't go all over the curb, and now I'm into first place. But he's probably going to get better drive. Yep, here he goes. On my left, going down straight towards this right-hander. There's the 2 Leopards appearing in the background, and up the inside. We let back off the brakes to do that. Oh, bit of contact slightly there, I believe. On the exit, getting a bit squirrely. Here he goes. Oh, leaning on me there. Oh, contact nearly with the wheels. That was really good racing there. But then there is a bit of contact. Poirot turns in into this right-hander, and he's back underneath me because I ran wide. But can I get drive? No. But on the exit of the corner, up the inside, good move there. And into this left-hander where I overtook the Leopards on the curb a bit, but Navarro did not have an answer to it. Right to the edge of the track there, through this long left. Navarro catching up a bit, going down, well, along to this right-hander where I momentarily took the lead, leaning on him. Oh, and then a bit more contact there as we go through this right-hander. He's on the outside, I'm on the inside. I get on the curb a bit. Oh, he gets a lot better drive on the outside. So we come thundering down to turn 1. We're starting lap 3 now. Up the inside of Navarro. Contact, that sent me off wide. I've completely lost control in the track again, and that's Navarro down. Contact between me and Navarro. I couldn't capture any of that from the other angles because I forgot to. I thought I pressed the record button and I didn't. But anyway, it just contacts and I lost control and clipped him. It was a racing accident, really. Down the straight, Ken trying to get past Vasquez. I slipped between the middle of them. Then down the straight, Kent on the inside. Now he's blocking his teammate Vasquez, or Just staying a bit out on the brakes, but there we go. Past Vasquez because he got dead squirrely in the middle of the corner. But the epic drive of Efrain Vasquez, the lightweight Vasquez, has allowed him to get back through again. Going down towards his right-hander. Onto the brakes. Here comes Oliveira. He couldn't quite do anything about his attempt to move. Now I've got to try and stick with the Leopards. They are very fast though, so it's going to be very difficult. Kent sort of pulling Vasquez along. His aim is to extend his championship lead even more because I believe he's won the first 2 races already, so he's trying to get away, and if he can have a wingman behind him as well. But I close up in this right-hander again, but I run wide and all over that curb. Got really bad drive there. Leopards have gapped me slightly. Down towards turn 1. Oh, couldn't quite get past them there. They've kind of gapped me a little bit, but this is last trying to hang on with them, last ditch trying to hang on. And then through this right-hander, one of my favourite corners. I really like taking it. Got good drive. Me and Vasquez both powering past Danny Kent. I forced him a bit into Danny. I really want to be all over on the right, but yes I am. But Danny Kent's superior braking just gets it past it. Oh, Vasquez nudging him a bit wide, but no, Kent back in front once again. So I'm right behind them. Can I do anything about it? Into this right-hander, no. Braking quite early, stay out of it. But Vasquez out-braking his teammate. Something that I've never seen before, not in the game or in the in real life. So I doubt we will see it again either. Bumping there, doing a bit of a stoppie, trying to keep up with them. Their bike is so fast. But it's no use really. They were a lot faster than me in this little section here, and if I can't get past them back through this right-hander, a bit screwed. I run wide, lose even more time to them, make a mess of the exit, and that's it. That's pretty much all contention of trying to catch them gone now. They aren't that far away, but their bike's superior straight line speed and might give them just a bit of an advantage. Could try and keep with them maybe, but we are on lap 4 now. So it's getting towards the end of the race and getting, I mean, if I've got any hope of staying with them, I'm gonna believe in it. I'm just gonna really try. But down this straight, they're not in the panned shot. There they are quite far ahead now. So we've now got Oliveira, Quartararo, and behind them Bastianini and Haneker. So that's not very good. Oliveira trying to get around the outside of me, going down this straight. Quartararo's getting in on the slipstream, and then there's Haneker as well. Down into the braking zone. I broke too early just to avoid any crashes, but Quartararo just takes Oliveira out. That's pretty much, again, I thought I recorded it and I didn't, but he just plain took him out. But through this left-hander, looks Bastianini and Haneker lost a bit of time towards now because of Oliveira's bike, and that's allowed Binder to catch them up. So I think it's going to be just the last lap battle between me and Quartararo. On the inside, into this right-hander, just like I did to Navarro a couple of laps ago. Running a bit wide. There's the 2 leaders in front. Up on the curb again. And he gets better drive. So it's really set for a last lap showdown now. Up the inside into turn 1. I was being quite cautious now because of the collision on lap 3. I didn't want anything else to happen because I knew that if that happened before the AI might do it again, I might crash. So probably the best of taking that corner or race, really. Just really trying to do it. And as we switch camera angles, the sound goes because the game DVR. Down the straight though, we're closing on Quartararo, a Husqvarna closing on a Honda. That's not something you'll ever see again. And down into this right-hander on the brakes, at the inside, but now he just cuts my nose off. Quartararo, what a hero there. Very brave. Going down towards this right-hander where we lost Oliveira a lap ago. And am I going to have an attempt? No, just brake nice and early like I did. But I did close up slightly on him. Now, so we're going to go into this left-hander where I took the leopards quite neatly a couple of laps ago. Am I going to have a last-ditch attempt? Yes, I am. The sound's back. Up on the curb, bumping over round wide. That attempt has failed now. Has given him a little bit of a lead. And because they are quite fast in this section, will I be able to catch him? I don't know. It's going down towards this right-hander where I overtook him a lap ago, but it's not worked. In fact, Bastianini, Binder and Haneker are right behind me now. Looks like it's going to be P4, the Argentinian GP. We come over the line in style now. There we go, over the line. Quartararo quite pleased, and I only just beat them in the end. Confirmation of the results: Efrain Vasquez won against Danny Kent, so that surprised me quite a bit. But Quartararo 3rd, I'm 4th, Bastianini 5th, Haneker 6th, Binder 7th, McPhee 8th, Navarro 9th. It's quite interesting to see Vasquez beat Kent. But Locatelli 10th, Antonelli 11th, Oliveira 12th, Ono 13th, Ferrari 14th, Bagnaia 15th, Mingnau 16th, Finati 17th, Eloy 18th. Ono gained about 5 places, I think it was, or was it 4? Did quite well in that race. Cornfile 19th, Io 20th, Ertel 21st, Martin 22nd, Guevara 23rd, Herrera 24th, Mansi 25th, Danlia 26th, Kyrodin 27th. 28th is Darren Binder, 29th Carrasco, 30th Tanucci, 31st Suzuki, 32nd Rodrigo, and Masbu and Gardner did not finish. Anyway, Kent still leads the championship ahead of now Vasquez, Quartararo, Oliveira, me, Bastianini, Navarro, Haneker and Brad Binder in 9th. He's got more than double our points, Danny Kent, so far. So if we're going to have any chance of winning this championship, we've got to step his game up. McPhee 10th, Antonelli 11th, Masbu 12th, Locatelli 13th, Ono 14th, Finati 15th, Ferrari 16th, Bagnaia 17th, and Mingnau 18th. Bagnaia losing a place. Lloyd 19th, Ertel 20th, Io 21st, Cornfile 22nd, Herrera 23rd, Marti 24th, Guevara 25th, Manzi 26th, and Gardner in 27th after his retirement. Darren Binder in Danleo in 28th, Darren Binder in 29th, Kyrodin 30th, Carrasco 31st, Tanucci 32nd, Suzuki 33rd, and Rodrigo 34th. Constructors Honda lead, KTM 2nd, Husqvarna 3rd, and Mahindra 4th. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Like, subscribe.